Good morning. Happy Earth Day. How are my favorite preschoolers today? I'm going to read you a story about Earth Day. Do you know what Earth Day is? It's celebrating the world that we live on and the planet that we live on and how to take care of it. And this is the 50th anniversary, the 50th Earth Day that we're celebrating today. Okay, it's Earth Day by Mercer Mayer. Today, we learned all about Earth Day. It is a special day. It is when we celebrate our planet. We watched a movie about the Earth's climate. Climate is how hot or cold it usually is outside. The Earth is getting hotter and the ice at the North Pole is melting. Look at him. That's where the polar bears live. Yikes. The next morning, when little sister was brushing her teeth, I turned the faucet off. Saving water helps the polar bears, I said. I didn't want to take the school bus the next morning, but Mom said, the bus saves energy because all the moms and dads don't have to drive their cars. Good thinking, Mom. After school, my friends and I collected cans, bottles, and newspapers, and then took them to the recycling center. We put the money we earned in a big jar to give to a Critterville charity called We Love Polar Bears. The next day was Earth Day, just like today is Earth Day. Our whole class went to the park to plant trees. Trees are good for the earth. They help suck up bad stuff in the air. Did you know that? It was hard work. Come on, guys, I said. Do it for the earth and for the polar bears. Our teacher thought I should dig smaller holes. Look at that. He's digging a really big hole. I think he got carried away. We made signs that said reduce, reuse, recycle. Then we put the signs up everywhere to remind everyone how they could help too. That night I couldn't sleep, so I went to the kitchen for a snack. Then I saw a little sign that said climate control. Bet you have that in your fridge too. That's it, I yelled. I know how to save the polar bears. I have to change the climate. The next morning, I got right to work. I made a list just like Mom would do. Look at that big list. Do your moms and dads make big lists? Next, I drew up the plans, just like Dad. Look at that, he's getting it all ready. Little sister helped collect everything on the list. The most important thing was ice. We needed lots of ice. What do you think they're going to do? I put all the parts together. What is it, Mom asked. It's a climate control machine, I answered. It will cool down the earth and save the polar bears. Do you think that's what's going to happen with his little machine? Is that going to cool the whole earth down? How does it work? Asked Mom. Well, I said, the fans blow air all over the ice and makes the earth's air cooler and keeps the ice at the North Pole from melting, and that will save the polar bears. He's got a good idea, but I'm not sure how it's going to work. I put a thermometer on top. I waited for the climate control machine to start working, but my ice kept melting, so I had to borrow ice from everyone in the neighborhood. I worked very hard all day long, but the temperature stayed the same. Finally, after it became dark, it got colder. Hooray! But the next morning, the temperature went back up. He looks confused, doesn't he? He's wondering, why isn't this working? The climate control machine doesn't work, I said. It will never save the polar bears. That's not true, said Dad. Because of what we learned, I turn off my computer at night. Little sister turns off the water when she brushes her teeth, and we all turn off the lights when we leave the room. Then Dad added, you and your friends collected bottles, cans, and newspapers to recycle. You also planted trees for fresh air. That made me think. Wow, I said. We are all climate control machines because everything we do can help save the earth. Don't forget the polar bears. I hope you enjoyed that story. Now, because it's Earth Day, there's lots of fun things that you can do. There were lots of hints in our book telling us how to turn off the lights and to save water. Soon we'll maybe be planting gardens and planting our trees outside. All of those things are wonderful, but one thing you can do today is go outside in your neighborhood or your yard and clean up the trash that's outside to save the earth. Okay? Happy Earth Day. I miss all of you so much. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.